from Egg Harbor Township High School. It's the Region 8 Finals. Hello, everybody, with Ralph Ross Jr. I'm John Mondelli. Ralph, first of all, congratulations on a great season. Ralph being the head coach at Deptford High School. You guys had a great run this year.
Yeah, we did a lot of nice things. Had a lot of tough kids, and Ty Kominski almost was a match away from qualifying for states. We were 2-18 last year and put together a pretty good season at 15-9 this year. I'm proud of the kids.
You've been here all weekend. How's the wrestling been?
It's been good. I missed the wrestling. It's been a lot of good wrestling, a lot of intense wrestling every round. There's going to be a lot of studs in this region. Region 8, I think, is back.
Let's talk about the finals. Clearview's had a great year, 5 in the finals. St. Augustine with 4 in the finals. Your thoughts on those two teams?
I think St. Augustine had a great semifinals. They won a lot of close matches. Clearview, the 5 guys expected, and they could come away with 5 champs.
It's going to be interesting. What's the one surprise in the tournament so far, if there's one?
Well, just, I'll be honest with you, the surprise is probably the lack of Paulsboro kids in the finals. But you know what? When you look at it, they weren't really favored. The Duca at 106 upsetting Henry. He's going to have a chance. Him and Menino is going to be a rematch at District 29 finals.
Should be an interesting night. We'll have all the action coming up next. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Back at Egg Harbor Township High School, John Mondelli, Ralph Ross Jr. 170 pounds we're going to start at. The number 1 seed, Jake Maxwell, was defeated by Dobzhansky in the semis. So it's Eisenhart from Clearview, Dobzhansky.
I think Dobzhansky beat him during the year.
He did, 6-3.
Yep, and Dobzhansky is, this is a battle between Clearview and Delsey. A lot of these guys, individual supremacy. This is one both teams want to win. Eisenhart's been a big part of that program, as has Dobzhansky, but Eisenhart's been pretty much unheralded with the big 3. So this would be a nice little ring for him to go out as a region champ going into the states.
31-2 for Eisenhart, 34-4 for Dobzhansky. Eisenhart's 2 losses were to Maxwell, who Dobzhansky beat to get here, and Dobzhansky, as we just mentioned.
Yeah, it was a loaded weight class. Maxwell placed 6th in state last year, and Dobzhansky, Eisenhart, Richards has worked his way back and beat Maxwell, so Maxwell plays 6th in state this year, not even qualifying. I think Region 8's getting a little bit of a swagger back, a little bit going on.
Yeah, they were down for a while.
My voice is struggling. A lot of questionable calls this weekend by the referees that I had a question.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
A lot of questionable ones and a lot of flat-out bad ones. This is one guys where both these guys want to get a takedown, but Eisenhart is extremely dangerous on top. But Dobzhansky is tough to score on, as is all Delsey kids. They're so flexible up top, man, those kids. Delsey's JV team, if Delsey put together a JV team, they'd be ranked in the top 5 in South Jersey.
Yeah, I did hear they're that good. By the way, Eisenhart also beat Dobzhansky in a tournament. So they actually have...
double. He's in. Dobzhansky, man, looking more and more like the big Dobzhansky's in. Eisenhart fights this off, and he does successfully. That's a good flurry, 27 seconds. Eisenhart's got a good position here. Someone wants to score. Oh, he got him in on a single leg. Eisenhart's fighting him off. Both these guys feeling each other out. I don't think either one of them will make a mistake here. Eisenhart's going to try and chase that leg in the front headlock. Dobzhansky's going to try and get a new position. This is a big match for both these guys. Like I said, Eisenhart would love to end his career with a region title going into states. 7 seconds. I doubt not much is going to happen here. Dobzhansky's a little longer.
Let's go to the second. Yeah, Dobzhansky also lost to Eisenhart 4-1, so they split. Yep. He has a loss to Zach Richard 5-3 in the Mustang Classic. Lost in the tournament to a wrestler from South Plainfield 3-2, and then lost in the district final to Maxwell 4-3, and he came back and beat Maxwell 6-5.
Eisenhart's choice he takes down. If he scores here, it'll be first score. That'll come in effect an alternate ride out. And he's not riding. This is where riding time needs to be put in effect. That's one of the many things that I'm going to talk about high school wrestling that needs to change.
I'm with you on that.
On top of the most thing, this terrible seeding thing. Eisenhart's in deep. Dobzhansky's going to try and fight off. Eisenhart, he's in deep. If he changes to a double, he's got to stay in bounds, and Eisenhart fights it off. Dobzhansky fights it off just enough. That's a good shot. But when I get a free moment, this new seeding procedure is Horrendous. It's a joke. It's.
Well, we'll talk about it. We'll give you a chance.
They should be ashamed. Eisenhart showing some offense. Good flurry. Both guys are wrestling, showing some offense. Eisenhart ties it up. Tomzanski's just really tough to score on here. Chase's corner, no. See what happens when you relax on the line?
Yep.
Fighting Tomasetti's.
Whistle to the whistle.
Tomasetti not happy about that. Nice shot. He shoots. He controls that arm with like a kind of a Russian that he's not going to use, but he's still he's like controlling it. See, Eisenhart is not an automatic get out. He's tough on top. He is tough on top. But I don't know if he's going to turn those hands.
Right.
So a good flurry. A lot of work.
So we see the coaching staff for Clearview. Eisenhart taking another shot.
He's in tight. Eisenhart. Tomzanski fights it off. He just feels comfortable here. Two. Ah, he got him. Tomasetti's pumped up.
Clock was still running an extra second.
Look at the Clearview crowd. They're all Atkinson's pajamas are going nuts. Check him down. Now he's got to ride him out here. Tomasetti to get enough fist pump. And see, he doesn't have to take him there. He's got to try and take him there.
Right.
Yeah.
And he did.
And he's tough on top. He's going to ride him. Tomzanski's got to get one here, though. And he does it. Look at this.
And he give it to him, yeah.
Nice. That's just behind him one. That's some good hanging on. Tomasetti's pumped up again. It's just a big pump up for Tomasetti. Clearview faithful are going nuts.
They had a great year.
Yep.
Delsey wrestled Clearview today. Will the score be the same as we look at the Delsey coaching staff?
I don't know. I forgot. I got to go over the pool. Got out real quick here. I don't know. I have to look over everything.
3-1. Eisenhart in front. Final period. First match, 170.
Tomzanski's got to take him down. Hasn't really shown offensive ability to take him down. He's in there tight, and Eisenhart instead of facing him, he's going to try and scoot around. I don't like this strategy. If you can break him down here, Eisenhart just looks, he's just a different animal this year.
Yeah.
These Clearview kids, you can see they're all together. They want to know they're all going out as seniors, and they all got each other's backs. Now they have 5 in the finals. All 5 could win, which makes Ralph Ross Sr. happy because his region champ of 6 region champs will still hold.
There you go.
He's like the Dolphins.
I'm going to find that hard for anybody to ever top that, by the way.
Yeah, and plus they had 12 weights.
Half the team. Tomzanski taking the shot.
I'll tell you, no matter what Clearview does the year, they always show up at districts and regions. Tomasetti must sprinkle some magic dust in that Clearview room. I do have to come. Oh, look at that. There. He ain't got him. Eisenhart says no. What about Eisenhart saying no?
Look at that. What a job by Eisenhart.
Clearview. He's got to go. That's not a bit. Listen, one thing I want to comment, the size of the security guards at Egg Harbor were just ginormous this weekend. I don't know if they're teachers or if they rented them from the pagans. That's not Star.
Star warning against Eisenhart.
That is a terrible, terrible call. Fucking hot. Eisenhart's been shooting the whole time, and that's just to make it interesting. Eisenhart's outshot Tomzanski at least by 3, and they get him a stolen. That is a bad call.
He's going to win it, though.
Yes, he is. The fight Tomasetti's take home their first region title.
Holding on. There you go.
Look at this.
1 down, 4 to go for Clearview.
They're going crazy. Look at Dave, 1 region champ. A lot of respect between these two. Eisenhart, region champ.
Both guys will advance. Dobzhansky, by the way, only a junior, so he'll be back.
Yep. And Delsey just has a million kids back.
From St. Augustine, Jose Tabora.
Okay, here we go, back at 182. Soto and Tabora.
What a great weight class this was. Carter and Tabora had a war this afternoon, and Soto is just an athlete. I mean, this is going to be a great match. This kid from St. Augustine is just an athlete. He's a great football player, and this is going to be a great match.
Soto 33-0. Tabora, as we said, has been hurt. Won a 4-2 match against Carter to get here. He's 17-4.
What a great match that was in the afternoon.
And a great football player, right?
Yep. I think he threw like 2,000 yards. He's a big-time football player. St. Augustine had a great morning. And that's a good double. And Tabora, oh!
Look at that. Nobody.
Tabora fought it off.
Points.
That was a great shot by Soto. He's just got great balance. When you see this kid wrestle, he'll come out of positions that you won't know. We got a lot of athletes. The kid from a lot of good upper weights here, Region 8. Region 8 is going to do some damage in Atlantic City. I think they can do that real damage at 106. I think Benino or Duca can go far in AC. I think Van Bril, obviously, and Firestone are capable of winning state titles. I think Brady, I think either one, these two guys, I mean, they're going to do some damage down there. Region 8's going to be well represented. And they got some future stars. There's a lot of good young kids. There's a kid from, hold on, it's a low single.
Tabora's got that shot in.
But watch Soto. He just doesn't give up.
Two. Might get try and get some back points. No, nice job bellying up.
Wait,
I was going to say, you look at the records for St. Augustine, a little bit deceiving because they scheduled.
Yeah, they scheduled.
I mean, their schedule is unreal.
Well, they wrestled in Virginia, and then they wrestled at Burton Catholic and Don Bosco.
They wrestled the number ones. They wrestled the Beast of the East. I mean,
they wrestled Delsey. They wrestled Clearview. They didn't wrestle Defford, though.
No, they didn't wrestle. They were scared of you.
Couldn't find us. We were in the mall.
There's the coaching staff for Millville.
That was a big takedown. But there's a lot of young good kids. Janzer is going to make some noise down there. The Meninos.
Kinners.
The kid from Paulsboro, 138. Van Bril and Josh Clark are in the finals. But that Worthy kid.
He's only a freshman, yeah.
You are going to know. He has a tank. He doesn't panic. You're going to know his name. You know who else had a great tournament? Ty Kolminski from Defford. Almost placed.
And a pretty good coach, I hear.
Yep, and a good three-quarter Nelson Chinchilla that they kept calling that wasn't.
Second period, 2-0 lead for Bora.
It's been my last shout out to Ty Kolminski. He's just a great kid. Took it to the program. We were good because of him. He did a great job. I'm just so proud of him.
Yeah, we did the Paulsboro Clearview match, and that match just kept going non-stop. We never had a chance to talk to you about your season.
Right.
Look out, could be a reversal.
Soto is just as
got the two.
Oh, he gave two.
No, he waved it off.
He waved it off.
Called it 1. 2-1.
Carmine Davis wasn't having it. He's going to take his bow tie off.
They got 3 too. I think it's 2-1, right?
2-1.
Yeah.
But conditioning is going to be a factor here. I'm very impressed with this St. Augustine kid. St. Augustine really had a good tournament.
Yeah. Tabora's 2 of his losses were in the Beast of the East. He lost at 182 to Dobzhansky, 3-2.
He got injury default against the
against the mainland kid, Roberts.
That's when he hurt his shoulder. I don't know where he's going to school. I don't know if it's for football or wrestling. Soto's going to have to take him down and win though, because I don't think he can ride him out.
36 seconds left in the second.
Oh, look at that. Oh, he missed it. He totally missed it.
How about that? We might get a takedown for Tabora again, trying a 2 and a 2. He's got back points.
Look at the Hermits. They're going nuts. Tabor out athlete.
2 and 3, right? 5-point move. 7-1. He's doing this against an unbeaten wrestler.
Go to Hermits, you're going nuts. I think tuition just went down. That St. Augustine looks good. I mean, this is an indication where they're going to wrestle. He looks good.
Period ends, 7-1.
He looks good, and he's got good body language. He feels confident. He went right to down. He's not showing any signs. And he has so far thrown his name in for OW.
Yeah, knocked off a number 1 seed. Well, both number 1 seeds. Oh no.
Yeah, no, he's number 4.
It's going to be a long 2 minutes though for Tabor, I think.
That's long. He's going to have to pin him because I don't know if he can score 6 points. Tabor doesn't want to get turned. He won't get turned. He's going to try and drag him in. I don't know what that's going to accomplish. That's locked hands. Billy Ward not happy about it, but it was locked hands. Billy, you are correct. That was locked hands.
Billy Ward will let you know if he doesn't agree
Billy
with
Ward
you.
knew. Billy Ward knows the rules, and he said locked hands. Fair is fair. Should have called him.
7-1, 119 left. Is there a point where Soto lets him go and tries to go for the big move?
I don't know. I guess, yeah. But, dude, this isn't it.
Or he'll try and pop his head out of here. Make it a stalemate, huh? Yep.
Tabor is happy as heck sitting there. Now they're going to let him up. Going to try and hit him with the big move, but I don't know if you're going to hit him with a big move. He's a big move guy.
Yep, 8-1. Under a minute.
He ain't throwing him. Caution. Billy wants his locked hand points. Ah, look at Tabor's on the offense. This kid was impressive. This kid was impressive. He is an athlete. Right now I got my vote for OW. Not that my vote counts, but Tabor is my vote for OW. And Carmine Davis, best dressed coach so far.
Gotta like the bow tie.
I love it. Hermits, 10-1.
Number 1, it's gonna end that way.
Look at
about that.
Boom, region champ. I like it. Still wants his locked hands call.
Well, we know the coaches secretly keep a team score, so I'm sure every point, but that would be a major anyway. Let's take a look at the award winners.
Happy. Kid's a football player, came out. That's a big win. St. Augustine right now is having a great tournament. Look at the Hermits, they're going nuts.
The award winners we're looking at 170. Eisenhart, Dobzhansky, and Zach Richard of Paulsboro. Okay, we pick up action now at 195. Chad Watt, the number 1 seed from Woodstown. Connor Augustino, according to his coach, was in some tough matches so far in this tournament.
Returning region champ.
Yep, returning champ, 34-2.
Chad Watt, Woodstown. The kid is slick and strong, and this Agostino kid, you know what, just keeps winning. Everyone says this, that, and the other, and he keeps winning. He won a very controversial call earlier today. He don't care. Guess what? Woodstown is looking for their first region champ.
Right.
And there's another interesting fact. Adam Hyland, head coach of Woodstown, first Beast of the East champ from South Jersey.
Oh, how about that? Look at you.
Know that,
Your knowledge. No, I did not.
Yep. Hyland was at Pennsville, beat that kid from Brick, who's 2-time state champ. Now, the Beast of the East was not what it was before, but Adam Hyland don't care. He's the first one. I think Watts has got a little confidence that Agostino just picked him up in the air and Watt got away with it, and he came back like he felt good about it.
Quarterback on the football team, all-around good athlete. One of the assistant coaches, Zach Aaron, was telling me about that.
Zach Guerin.
Yeah, name from the past, huh?
Yep.
I think he's helped coaching the football team, I believe. Or he's over there in the wrestling too, right there.
Yep. And he's only junior, right? Watts only junior. He's a big kid.
Yes, he is.
He did Agostino. Agostino keeps matches close, and he does. You have to watch. Just took his best signal and kind of warded off. And he's in again. And Watt said, "No,
nobody got any points though. No points awarded."
Agostino's brother coached him on like he did last year, and he was a region champ and placed in the state. 27 seconds left right now. Agostino's got him 2 good shots, and Watt is taking his 2 best shots and taking it away. You're gonna feel each other out here. Someone's gonna have to get a takedown top bottom, but I tell you, Watt is pretty good, pretty aggressive, pretty strong, but Agostino's good at winning. Oh my God.
Looks like we're going to be scoreless for the first. Watt beat Agostino, by the way, 4-2 earlier this year. Agostino's other loss was to Vito Nucci, who we'll see at 220. He lost that 5-2, wrestling up to 220.
Agostino is a junior, right?
What's that?
He won it last year as a sophomore, correct?
Correct.
I mean, Egg Harbor had a lot of tough kids in the tournament. I didn't really take notice of their team during the year because it didn't affect us. They had a lot of tough kids in the tournament.
And the Region 8 Coach of the Year.
Yep.
One of Watt's losses this year was to Jose Soto, that we just saw at 9-6, and his other one, that Zach Richard of Paulsboro, 2-1.
Probably the reason why he went up to 95.
They went 182.
Yep, that's why Watt probably went up to 95 because he'd be top seed. And Zach Aaron said, "You better go up. I'm gonna take you down."
No score, 123 in the.
Watt stuff on top. He breaks his hips down here.
You like the way Watt's wrestling on top?
I do. Watt is tough. We wrestled Woodstown this year. They beat us 400-0, and they were good on top. That sounds. What do you call it? What do you call it? You call stalling? It's terrible.
I would think he has to, right?
No, it's terrible. He's riding the kid. I don't think it was stalling, was it? It's a misprint. Boom. Boom. That's some good movement from him.
Almost took him down on his head.
That's some 95-ness. I like it.
Watt came back smiling after that.
He likes it. Says, "I'm going back to Woodstown tonight." Agostino said, "I'm just going to get up, get another stalling call." Zach Aaron's going to go nuts. He's trying to take him down. It's not a 5-second rule. This guy hits him for stalling. And Adam Hyden might go nuts.
Still 53 seconds here in the second.
I mean, he's gonna have to break him down, and then he's gonna get hit with. He's got to cut. Look, I tell you what, he's not. He's riding him. He's not stalling. He's not stalling. What do they want to do? He's throwing cradles. It's not stalling. That's stalling. That's not stalling.
You can hear the Egg Harbor crowd yelling for stall, though. Of course, they're the home team here.
28 seconds. This kid rode him on top, laces his ankle. It's a 95-pounder. He's getting to his feet. He's taking him down. He's trying to work something else. That's not stalling. It's a good non-call. He's broke him down. 5. He's trying to take him down. Boom. Takes him down. Broke his hips. And now he's going to work out front. And the kid from saying, what's the kid on the bottom doing? Reynolds hits him for stalling. Adam Hyden's head might explode.
Just got to hang on for another 10 seconds.
Great
job on top.
He's got to ride him. He's better not get him stalling. That is not stalling. That is not stalling. Don't take it in your hands, Tom. Attaboy. Now we're going around 3. Oh, yeah, it's cradle locked up.
Almost.
That's
No score. Going to the third. Also key here if we go overtime, but I would think, well, we'll see.
That's some good top wrestling. Here's what could have happened. He's going to get one, and Agasteino's going to push him on his feet. Oh, he's got a fucking, what is that? It's like a Merkel. Oh, look at this. He throws legs in. These big guys are agile. Merkel. It can't be for stalling either because it's a pinning combination. But what you do to him,
Look at that. A nice job by Watt.
Circle to the head.
Nothing yet. Nothing yet. I think Watt could have got the one, but I think he's trying to spin around and get the reversal.
Now he's going to break him here.
Tell you what, he can get us, if he can get free from that one arm with his leg, he can get two.
If that's control, that's not stalled. So that's not stalled.
.122 left. Scoreless.
I'll tell you this. Oh, look.
Uh-oh. There's the reverse.
It seemed like Watt knew what he was doing the whole time, didn't it? Knew he was waiting for something, and he's throwing a half, and he's throwing a half. Cannot call stalemate here. That's a half Nelson. He's based out on bottom. He's trying to cross-face cradle. He's just based out on bottom.
Right. That's all. Warning against Agasteino.
Corner bar. I'm not seeing this down right now. They're this close to their first region champ. Throwing halves. This is why I was impressive. That is. What was that?
So that must not have been a stall the first time.
This is the first one.
Was that the stalemate they called in the first period, though?
I think so, yeah.
Or the second, I don't even
How
remember
was
that
that
happened.
stall? Too? He's got a leg and he's throwing a half.
I know one thing, Watt is good on top.
He follows, and oh my God!
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Two to two.
Look at Watt.
Yeah.
Connor, Agasteino keeps matches close.
Watt has 15 seconds to get out.
He's out. Woodstown.
He got out! He got out!
First region champ. Adam, Highland, Garen, Woodstown, Wolverines. Crazy down in Salem County.
Wow. I think the coaches were more happy than Watt.
Yep. Zach Garen said, look, region champ, I'm just going to part my hair in the middle. I don't care. Look at him. Watt had a game plan the whole time. He stuck by.
Nice to see the Woodstown crowd come out. Let's take a look at the award winners. At
foul.
182, Tabora of St. Augustine in first, Soto of Millville in second, and Carter, who had a great year so far from West Deptford, third. We'll take a break and come right back. And back at Egg Harbor Township High School, 220 pounds, Brady and Nucci.
Brady was a defensive player of the year in football. He's a big, strong kid. He got a little swagger to him. I like it. Nucci during the year, he beat him in overtime in a dual meet. These going to be two physical kids. But it's going to be a good match. But this is going to be who's having a better tournament. Clearview or St. Augustine. Now, Pete Brand said no. Pete Brand said no. Nah. Pete Brand said I was a region champ from Paulsboro. That's not so. Brady is wrestling well. Nucci is wrestling well. But St. Augustine's having a hell of a tournament. Right now, my OWs still Tim Tabor.
Two of Brady's losses were to Carenti. He's probably the odds-on favorite, by the way.
Carenti don't win this year.
He what? He had it all but one last year, and
They do.
Missed out. Messed up at the end, I guess.
Well,
I can't remember. I just know in the
they
closing
did.
seconds.
They should have had some refocus time there. Started fresh.
No score, 1 minute in.
Brady was in on that double. This was a great match during the duel. You know what? Both these kids are going to have some swagger. There might be some fireworks here.
Last week's district match with Nucci was entertaining.
The Hermits and the Pioneers fighting Thomas Eddies versus the Fighting Wards. Who's going to come out on top? It's a big
A
battle.
couple of the great lightweights in Region 8 history.
Yep. Who's going to win this battle? It's a big club right there. Two big kids. I wouldn't want to get hit by Brady in football. I'd run out of bounds.
Man, you look at Nucci's losses. In the final again.
Lost to Phillipsburg.
Medical
kid.
forfeit in the Egg Harbor
Double.
Marinelli tournament. Nobody
That's
got it though.
That's a good double. Nucci fought it off. That's some good wrestling right there.
Medical forfeit and 2 overtime losses.
Lost the kid from Phillipsburg. Pretty bad.
Did they not have that in here?
Probably not.
They do have it in here. I just missed it. Yeah, 12-3. Scoreless first period.
Go Brady threw some good shots at him, and Nucci backed them off. Brady's taken down. I like them singles from St. Augustine.
This is our third.
I'm usually not too high on St. Augustine, but I have a good tournament with some good singles.
Yeah, there you go.
And,
Quick escape. 1-0 Brady.
And again, Carmine Davis, best dress coach.
It's hard to believe you never won that award.
I know. My shirt's always out. And I gotta win an award. I think my wife gave me Coach of the Year this year.
There you go. Good for her.
She said I did a good job and I liked it. She's gonna make me an award like a chocolate chip cookie cake.
There you go. How about like Father of the Year, maybe your kids do something?
I'm definitely not
You're
that. I'm getting cookie cake, Coach of the Year.
The reason you're husband of the year is probably because you're not home.
I'm husband of the year. My wife didn't pack me this week and I was like walked around in circles.
We go back to the center and 1-0 lead.
It's a good match. Thomas Eddies up, showing news. Ward Carmine Davis, bow tie.
You see this like a 3-2 final?
See this as a 3-2 final. Clearview fans going, let's go Vito. St. Augustine fans saying nothing.
No.
Just want to go back to the prep. And if anybody gets out of hand, big Egg Harbor guards in the corner, put them back. I tell you, that's a good double, man. But Nucci's fighting it off. But that is 3 shots to none. Brady's a big dude.
Clearview coming out in force, though. I got to give them credit.
Yep. No, they have a great fan. They have a great fan base.
Speaking of Clearview, the Rutgers head coach floating around right before the start of the match. One of his wrestlers will be in the final. That being Van Brill.
Yep.
20 seconds. Remember, by the way, we've had 3 scoreless first periods so far today. And Brady's had the first points, no takedowns, so we might want to remember who was the first person to score.
They're just headbutting each other. If either one of these guys don't make it in college, football and wrestling, they could be security guards at the regions.
There you go.
Look at the size of them guys.
Third period.
She's taken down. Dave gives them the advice to get up. I like it. Clearview fans sitting back. St. Augustine fans. Boom.
Did he bring him down safe?
Yeah, it was good. That's good safe to bring down. You can't bring guys that big down safe. What do you want to do, please? I'll tell you, Brady. He's got swagger. St. Augustine fighting Hermits. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, Brady. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Back points. Back points.
Look at St. Augustine. Look at him. Brady's going to be nuts. Brady came to wrestle. All St. Augustine did.
4-0.
Man, he came with attitude. I like it. Yeah, that swagger he does. I think he broke it.
Lucci's thinking, look at the clock.
There's some blood.
Just under 50 seconds.
Falls. Brady's got a big tattoo. Lucci. Claw marks all over. Lucci's not giving up. The kid's a fighter.
Mistake. 4-1. No takedowns yet in this match.
He hasn't shown the ability to take him down, but Lucci's got to try something. Tell you, Lucci had a good year. Look, some kind of claw. Pete Brand said, what's going on? Pete Brand, Paulsburg grad, principal, Lindenwald High School.
Remember him and Rich Scarpa?
Yeah, they were some battles.
Paulsburg vying on him with that.
Brand beat him, Scarpa beat him, then Brand beat him and said, I'm principal, Lindenwald.
Back to the center, 14 seconds left, 4-1 lead Brady.
What do you think Brady does?
Looking for the Hermit's second title.
Yep, I think Brady, Nucci. I think Brady does,
We'll do something.
look at this. Billy Ward, that's a good wrestling. Look. I like it.
He points at the Clearview fans.
Look at this. The Hermits.
Tell him about it, too.
Look at the Hermit. The Hermits are pointing at the Clearview fans.
There he goes again.
Oh, look at this.
Two for second one. Because that's two, second title.
Yo.
I don't think Billy Ward like that.
Yo, you know what I feel bad for now? He's white.
Yeah, because he's got to go up against Firestone.
Firestone's going to give it to him.
285 heavyweight.
Third place from Pennsville.
First, the award winners.
In second place from Egg Harbor, Connor Augustino.
195. Watt first, Agostino second, Wychinski third.
Now wrestling for
Ready for the heavyweight match?
Yeah, the big boys. I just talked to
Antonio Rodriguez.
Pete Brand about the slam, and you know what he said?
What?
It's a physical sport, wrestling. That's what I like. He doesn't stop it. And this kid, I think he lost every time with Rodriguez. This kid from Cumberland.
Marquay Richmond.
I like him.
19-1.
He lost to this weekend to Rodriguez.
Myers from Highland finishing third. And get some stats up. So we had a match with no takedowns.
Yes. No, there was takedown. No, there wasn't. You're right.
Back, three back points.
Tabora took him down.
No, I mean that last one.
Oh, yeah.
The Brady match, no takedowns.
Brady went right at the Clearview fake. We went to 2. I like it. I'll be honest with you. That's what wrestling's about, rivalries. And you know what Brady said? I beat you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Still going with Tambora, OW, though. Oh, look at Rodriguez. Look at Puna. Look at Puna. He's like, I don't care if I got the ugliest singlet in all sports. Maxwell's going to put me in the singlet. I'm going to win regions again.
There's the takedown. Where's Puna? District 32?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so Cumberland's in 31. Richmond went into that tournament unbeaten and lost to Mark Cheney at Delsey.
Oh, yeah, that was a tough thing. And then
5-3.
Cheney and Rodriguez had each other early because of this stupid seeding thing we have. Tyler Bears, 25-1, he got seeded 15th. Terrible. There's nothing good about it, don't let anybody say there is. But Maxwell's like, look, I'm putting you in an ugly singlet and I'm going to wear Uggs and we're going to win. Puna had a tough semifinals. They had a lot of kids go down there. He's good. They got him, they got Bressel by. Bressel's going to have Regina in the finals. That was a tough weight class.
45, right?
45, Ruggiero, DeMarco, Bressel, kid from Winslow was tough.
Was that, I'm sorry, 52, right? 52.
Something like 52.
Yeah, Atkinson's 45. 2-0 second period.
Tell you, this kid from Butte. Remember last year he got beat on at the states on disqualification something. He can place, this kid. He's athletic. See, now while Brady was contemplating going heavyweight, Chaconis is #1 kid. He beat Brady by a point.
Brady beat Rodriguez 4-1.
Yes. If Brady, but then Brady, oh, look at that.
Almost.
Nice. He's throwing cradles. If Brady would have went heavyweight, he would have been able to do that to the Clearview crowd. That's I think that's what he wanted.
Rodriguez's other loss was to Tomlinson of Long Branch, 2-1.
You know what? I'll bet you Brady going down to 220s. He lost that kid from Collingswood. And I just feel he thought probably the weight was too much.
Right. Stall warning against Cumberland.
How do you hit this kid for stall? He's under 275 pounds. He's just paced out. And this kid is a
Rodriguez going for the pin, trying, can't get it.
I think the assistant coach at Cumberland, I think he was a region champ. Remember the heavyweight a long time ago?
Yeah.
I think he is. We're going to have to look that up. What do you want this kid to do? It's heavyweight.
He's laying right on him. What's he doing there on top?
That's a bad call.
He wasn't doing anything on top. He was just laying there looking at the clock.
Bottom.
Now he forces him to try something.
It's heavyweight.
They don't have to wrestle.
Now, but it's 275 pounds on top, and you're right, there's different rules. What do you want the kid to do? He's parallel.
Yep.
That's a good call. That's really nice. Now, it's a terrible call, being sarcastic. Hey, hit the Clayton kid in double overtime for stalling at heavyweight. He's the only one that took shots.
4-0 now.
Now he's stalling. Yo, you know what I love? Look at Brady over the thing. Sitting on the #1 podium.
Yeah.
Brady might be my new favorite wrestler. Speaking of Brady, my nephew Brady Collins sitting next week, goes to States, undefeated. He's got the Ross blood running through him. My sister.
Is he wrestling at Paul's Bar Midget program? Where's he wrestling?
He's wrestling. My dad turned over. My dad would not be happy. He's wrestling actually for the Highland Midget Wrestling program.
Oh, wow.
But he's going to go to States, and I really am proud of Brady. He works hard. He's tough. He's going to be good. And
by the way, this match 5-0 now. Think of Cumberland, I think of the Joseph kids, George Chu.
Josephs. Carmine Davis when he was head coach there, and he even dressed better than he does now. Orange suits.
1 minute to go.
George Chu, remember how good he was? I want to know if Firestone beats Reed White, what he's going to do. I don't know.
We had a chance to interview. I'll tell you what, I interviewed him last week at Districts. He may have been one of the best interviews I've ever had.
What a great kid. He is a great kid. All the wrestling stuff that went on, and he should be a 4-time region champion this year because he got ripped off his freshman year.
Remember that.
But it's terrible. But what a great kid, and what a tribute to his mom and dad for the kid. He's going to Bucknell on a full scholarship. Just a great kid, and his dad and mom should be extremely proud of him. I should prove you.
Match is over, 5-0. Rodriguez ends his senior year, another title.
You know what there's a lot of nowadays in wrestling that there wasn't? Hugging after matches. I remember Hyde and Paul's been hugging in the 80s.
They never, well, I guess in the tournaments.
They love each other.
This time we're going to announce
Let's go to the awards ceremony at 220 pounds. Brady from St. Augustine 1, Nucci from Clearview 2, Trumbauer.
I look Clearview, they're getting up already.
Egg Harbor 3rd. Okay, now we go to 106 pounds. This is a rematch of the District 29 final.
Yeah, Duca beat Henry in the semis, 3-1 and take that down. I look at Menino and I see 106 final. I look at Duca, I see 132 final.
It was a tough match last week.
Nick Duca wrestled 132, I mean 106. I tell you, these Meninos are impressive. They
Back to
keep
back.
going, they just keep going, and they move. They're never in the wrong position, and they're good on top. They turn people. Now,
In the next few matches, what are we going to see? Menino.
what about Menino Siegfried in the warm-up?
Oh yeah, that was pretty good too.
I like it. I like rivalries. Right now, still OW Tabor.
So far.
Favorite wrestler, Brady.
The best intro though in Region 8 history was Manchio Smith.
Yeah, he'll tell you everything about it though too.
I was right next to
Manch was
Boyd Sands, and he was not happy.
Manch didn't care.
I'm sure he did not.
You know what Manch was filled with? High energy.
There you go.
And
Where's he, down Pennsgrove?
now St. Joe's
St. Joe's.
playoff match this year. Manch, Coach Mark. He almost had a kid go to States. He did go with what he had. You know what he hasn't lost? His energy.
There you go. No score right now. First period, 44 seconds left. These guys have met each other so many times. It's almost like they know each other's move.
I tell you, these Meninos, man, they go and they score and they're tough.
Last week it was 6-4.
You know what? And they beat Henry in the door. When they beat Hyden and Bruce and shit, look at them. And Duke is tough to score on. It's going to be a great match. These kids just find themselves in the right position. And I don't even know if you can teach that, or that's just from wrestling, or.
I think these guys go all year round, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Duca trying to spin around, doesn't have it.
No.
Got it. Gotta get that one. Last 5 seconds of the period, 2-0 lead, Duca.
That's when the Red Raiders scored. That's okay. Here's the thing very impressive about the Meninos. He's not panicked. His game plan will not change.
Right. We saw Nick Duca's dad, Dean Duca, in the corner with his cousin, Joe Duca, former state champ.
Just a million Ducas.
Escape took less than 2
And
seconds.
you know what? They don't. His game plan's not going to change. Whereas with me, I was down 2-0, I'd quit. Start crying. And Duke is relentless.
Using that leverage, trying to get the takedown, trying to bring him back.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Not in high school.
I'll tell you what. Look at Menino. Duke is not having it. He's like, I'm taking home the title for Paul as well. I cut 50 pounds and get down to 106. I'm going to win the region title. These guys can do damage upstate, both of these guys, and Henry. And Duke is up. Oh my God. Just lightning quick. Oh my God, it's lightning quick.
Yeah, takedown, 3-1, 3-2. Menino.
Never changes his game plan. I'm impressed with them. And you know what? See how Menino got out of him 2 seconds? Duke's got to fight to get out of Menino. You got to fight for their points. Last year they were freshmen. They were giving up silly points. They've come a long way, man. They are going to be tough. They are tough, but they're. Look at him. Look. He's not panicked.
Got the reversal for Duca. 4-3. Menino coming in 33-0.
Yep, it's a great match. Both these kids are tough. Duke is nasty, and Menino it's a great match.
Menino had a tough one. You talked about that Highland match. He had a 6-5 win over Henry.
Yep, and then Henry lost in the semis to Duca. This region is ridiculous at 106. Look.
There's another escape. We're tied at 4.
What's the score? 4-4?
4-4.
And Duca's down next period.
Duca has choice in the third.
Man, these kids are going at it. Duca's got a little swagger, though. He's like, you know.
Taking a peek at the clock, under 20 seconds. Can't take your eye off Menino too long, though. He's so quick.
He knows he's got that high crotch. He ain't going to score Duca here. Look at this.
Using that leverage, he might try and spin around. Nobody's going to get anything. Final 6 seconds.
Oh, look at that. He does. He's stop. No.
Nobody got anything. Almost another last 5 second of the period takedown.
No, you can't shoot on him. Look, he's going to ask.
I think they're telling Menino.
Oh, my God. No way. No.
They're going to tell Menino, just give it up right now. Start neutral. Or maybe not. It looked like they were saying go neutral.
Nah, they were going to. Listen, if he would have came 2 at us, one of them nuts in the corner. He shoots in. If he doesn't take that right away, Duca just is so long. He's 6'3", so he can just grab his ankles. Man, they just don't stop moving. I don't think I could move this long forever. Oh, I like it. A lot of rivalries going on. A lot of nastiness. No hugging.
He's going to let them go now. I think the coach gave him the choice at the beginning of the period. I guess he figured he'd take top at the beginning, see what can happen. Let's see. Tried to catch him off guard.
Oh, he's got a cradle. Dude, can't cradle him up. He's 6'5". Oh my God, look at the cross faces. I love it. This is some rivalry.
Okay, there we go. Now it's 5-4. Menino's going to need a takedown. And keep him down, because if he doesn't, we're going to have overtime.
This match ain't going to end 5-4.
Is it going to end in regulation?
I don't know, but it's not going to end 5-4. You know what else I don't know?
You think we're having a stall warning?
Nah, these kids aren't stalling. No one works. You hit one of these kids with stalling, it's ridiculous. And they're just moving. Menino's looking to set up a good shot, take him down.
Plenty of time. Still got a minute to go.
Yeah, but he's got to ride him. But he's got to hit it quickly. Nope, too far away. Man, it chases the corner. That Duke is just good, man. Look, you can shoot from out there. You know who had that shot? His cousin Joe. Take that double and he just suck in.
Right.
He's got them claws. There might be a stall right here. Might be a stall right here. Look at you. You think Paul's don't know where to wrestle right on that line?
Oh, yeah.
And think they practice it? Like he's got this. He's gonna get hit. He's gonna get hit. Oh!
Menino, he's gonna get the takedown. Can he get it?
Two. No. Look at 2%. Look at that. That's a neutral fight off.
Is this the 4th year at 106, or did we have 103 when these guys were Duca was a freshman?
Oh! What a great match. No, Duke is...
If I'm Duca, I'm staying away.
No.
Menino went for the takedown. Duca got it. He's going to win. The Duca chant over our shoulders. He's going to win 7-4.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. Menino winning for the takedown. He had to go for it.
That was a great match, man. What a great match. Go.
There's 2 guys showing respect.
A lot of hugging, but I like it.
We're going to get the award winners at heavyweight, but what I was going to say was, before we see the award winners at heavyweight, Duca staying the lightest weight since he came in as a freshman. You're looking at a guy like Beer Dumple, who came in at the lightest weight, is now wrestling 160.
Look at the Dukas. Just called up the Cornwall Marine Lodge and said, put things on ice. gonna have pasta
Second place from
and limoncello.
We get the award winners at heavyweight. Rodriguez was the champ, Richmond in second, and Baez finishing in third. We'll be right back.
Now wrestling for the 113-pound championship.
Back at Egg Harbor Township, 113-pound weight class.
And from Highland, Lucas.
Menino and Siegfried.
There's some fireworks in the beginning here. I'll tell you what. I don't think Siegfried's gonna be hugging at the end.
No,
No, because
Antonio,
one thing you know about Luke Siegfried, you know something?
he doesn't hug.
He's champion Dungeons and Dragons player, and he's chill. He's gonna go home right now and play Dungeons and Dragons. Very calm.
Menino 34-1.
That was a great match. That's what I miss about wrestling. That and Ty Kolminski.
They keep saying it. Evan Finnegan of Haddonfield beat Menino 3-2.
Yeah.
Only loss. Menino beat Siegfried 3-2 in that playoff.
Oh yeah. Man, there's a lot of action. Too much action for me. I'm tired looking at it.
Tell you, Dante just had a tough match, but he's in the corner watching his brother wrestle.
Yep. I'm getting tired looking at my team. I might need to take injury time just watching this match. You know what I like? The rivalries. Fans yelling at each other. Brady turning around the Clearview. I love it.
Clearview, the new bad guys in District 29, I think, by the way.
What's that?
I think Clearview was the new bad guys in District 29. What happens? It used to be Paulsboro for so long, but I think after you win,
our kids got
it goes
beat.
with the territory. I wish
we were the worst team in the district. Our kids got beaten. Fans were cheering. Our kids didn't know how to respond.
they're not cheering.
Like, what are you doing?
Kids, I think they're cheering you.
Stop rooting against my kids. We're not that good.
Scoreless so far. A lot of tight first periods so far.
He had a lot of even wrestle. Best match, Duca Menino. Best match, Duca Menino. Best celebration, Brady. Best hairdo.
How about that knee of Duca we're looking at right now, huh?
Holy moly. You didn't see him limp once, did you?
No. Scoreless first period here. Menino on the bottom. Remember, 3-2 match in the dual meet. I looked at this lineup, by the way, before we started and thought we'd have a lot of close matches. By the way, the Meninos can get out quick. His brother got out in 2 seconds.
Yo.
Took Antonio 5.
We're sitting right next to him. Duke is getting attention to his knee, and it looks like a softball's in his knee.
Yeah, we're getting a shot of it right now.
You couldn't tell at all. He did not. He didn't limp one time. They just tough kids. This region's really bounced back. I mean, we're not there with the Bergen Catholics and all.
Bergen Catholic's a tough region alone.
You put them in their own region and they have all these petitions. But then they say, why punish a kid who wants to do better to Paul? You give me Soriano at Deptford, he'll be a four-timer.
Yep. Best ever in New Jersey? Did I ask you that at the Clearview match, or did I mention it to somebody else? But what's your thought?
I guess he is. I don't know.
I mean, I know it's easier, they say, for lightweights to do it. I mean, you look at Camplatano, who did it. He only lost one match, and that was in the Beast, or in a tournament, I think.
I'm saying high school or after. I mean, best ever in New Jersey is Burroughs.
Well, Burroughs, yeah, but I meant high school.
High school, I mean, how can you argue with Gray or him, Soriano? He hasn't lost. But we'll see. College. You're going to go to college, you know.
Penn State.
National was nasty in high school. Soriano is.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of people you could say. I mean, Pritzloff, the kid, he's assistant coach at Rutgers, was 3-time state champ, 2-time national champ.
Damian Hahn only lost his freshman year.
Yep. Just Sean Scannell from Absgami.
All right. Final 30 seconds, still 1-0 in this match.
Siegfried's got him.
Will there be a takedown, or are we going to go overtime here?
Siegfried's just going to. He's like a kid. He just keeps things close, and then he wins somehow. and he just doesn't even look like he wrestled a match.
27-3 this year. You get a little sentimental when you see a Highland kid out there. Your dad was a longtime coach.
No.
No.
I didn't coach him.
You're a Washington Township guy.
Yep.
Now you're a Spartan.
I like Mike, and I like all the guys Coach Heineman. I just root for my guys, actually. I like to watch good wrestling, but I don't care who wins. Unless you're my guy.
Let's see how Menino is on top. Siegfried on the bottom. Trail, they let him go. Both guys get out in the first 5 seconds.
Third period.
160-pound.
He lost to Patel from Clearview 3-0.
Yeah.
And a wrestler from Blair 3-0.
And that was a big, and for me, that was a big, lot of momentum thing there. But
right.
Clearview had the momentum going.
1-1, 1:15 left.
Ziggy's one of those guys, like, I lose this guy. He's always there at the end of regions. Like when he won the regions, I was like, he pinned Kenner, then he beat the Violent Kid, and no one he's just there. Oh, he's supposed to, look at Ziggy.
This is looking like overtime. These wrestlers are so close.
I'm going to go no overtime. Someone's going to get a takedown. Tough to score on Zig. He does.
Right.
He scores. He scores in so many ways.
See 2 Meninos, then we're going to see 2 Kinners coming up following these guys.
And there's Duca brothers and Marina brothers. There's all kind of brothers.
Right. 15 seconds left. And no one's come close to a takedown.
Yeah, there's a million Maxwells, Ducas, Marinas, and Meninos, and a lot of brotherly love. Zansky's.
So right here, 8 seconds. You just play it safe, or do you go for a shot?
You play it safe. You don't want to make a stupid mistake.
Remember, Menino with the first points.
Yeah, neither one can ride. Someone's got to take down or score. Ziggy has a tough time. Ziggy has a tough time turning people, but he also has tough. You're not going to turn them. Oh.
Siegfried went in for the shot.
He knows he's got to take him down, right? I think he's in a bad situation if he doesn't take him down. He knows he's a smart wrestler. And he's fighting him off. Yeah! Too bad. Now he got out of it. He had some gateway grease on those legs. Ziggy pushes the action. He's almost taking him down twice. I mean, Ziggy has to take him down, though, I think. Because you're right, he's in a bad position on top bottom. But there's no stall warnings. Once you get on top, you get a Merkel in or. I'd hate to see Zig lose in double overtime like that.
I hate to see any kid lose.
Yeah. You say that when he's sentimental towards Heineman.
I know. I'm hearing it.
I don't know the Meninos, and I do know Zig.
Well,
been great matches, huh? Been a lot of great
close
matches.
Ones, absolutely.
Remember last year that was 0-0-0-0 match?
Well, we're going to go overtime, but it's going to continue.
That was overtime. Yep.
Continue.
Now.
See, I don't like the, and we talked about this, if it goes to the final one, because it's just like who scores first.
You know what, though? Look, if you're only going to ride and you have no stalling warning, you could just throw Merkel in here, grab a leg.
And that's
like,
look, he's got the leg.
Look, he's going to hop in. No, lock hands. Don't lock your hands in. I'm rooting, aren't I? I'm sorry. Menino is with these kids, I'm very impressed with. they're just great wrestlers. So I'm not going to root.
Siegfried is senior, Menino is sophomore.
Oh,
Well, there's the one for Menino. Remember, wrestlers keep going.
he put him some. I'll tell you, Menino could just sit back and win his match, but he keeps going. They don't know any better. They just got one speed. Menino speed. Now what Ziggy has to do next period is got to get up quick and then go either try to take him down and then goes in the ultimate. If he goes in the ultimate, he's just going to have to grab a leg.
He's going to have to ride him. Well, let's see what happens here. Menino on top for 30 seconds, well, up to 30 seconds. We remain tied here. Menino, obviously, you would think will take bottom.
It was tight. He's not going to let him out. Ziggy said, Ziggy's going to say, I'm going to get 2. Nah, look at this. And he's just going to murkle him. And he can't get out of it. It's not a stall. He just can ride that forever. He can ride it forever.
Oh, he got him. Escape. Oh, we're tied at 2.
Get that gator grease on his legs.
Wow.
What a great match. So now, Ziggy's got to try and ride him for 30. But once he gets out, that's it. It's just keep going.
No, I think if he gets out, it's over, right? Aren't you the coach?
I don't know.
Bose used to have his book.
I'm usually thrown out by this point.
I just think it's first point, right? And Menino might be asking that question.
Is it first point?
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
I should probably know the rules.
Yeah.
My kids would fare better. He's going to Merkel. I know he caught it. Caught the Merkel. Look, stay right. Look at it.
I'm surprised they blew the whistle there, don't you?
You know what he's doing? He's going to try and go up at Merkel and just squeeze. I guarantee you that's what he's doing. Watch. He's going to go up and just Merkel. See that? Look. He's going to try and Merkel him. Cheek the stall. Look at this. Oh, man, look at this.
17 and a half seconds left.
Look at this.
This is when you're the guy on top and it seems like a long 30 seconds, and it seems like a short 30 seconds.
Look,
it's the other way around.
Look, you guys like it? And yes, backwards.
Nothing yet. Did they give it to him? No. 7 seconds. Yes!
Oh, he gave it to him.
He gave it to him. Wow. Are you kidding me if you're reading the lips of the Highland coaches? Wow.
I don't even know what went on there, but what a great match, man. You know what Ziggy didn't do? Hug.
Yeah. You called that one.
Highland kids don't hug. Ziggy don't hug.
Big win for Menino.
That was a great match.
Gets Gateway a region title.
That's a great match.
Now we go to the award winners at 106 pounds.
Talk about a kid who had a tournament. This kid from Delson.
We'll get to him in a second. Let's see the award winners. First place, Duca from Paulsboro, Nick Duca. Dante Menino from Gateway in second. And third, Henry from Highland finishing in third. And Henry's only a junior, so he'll be back. Okay, ready for 120 pounds now. Grace Kinner and Edison Echeverry.
This kid from Delson's had an outstanding tournament, man.
Upset Duca.
Oh my God, and he took it to him.
5-1.
He's a changed kid, and these Kinners, they're the same thing. They're just. I need to adopt one of them.
Rematch of the finals last week in District 31, a 7-1 winner for Kinner.
Such a very kid has become. He's come a long way. He is good on top, and he looked great all tournament. These Kinners are top. They're ridiculous.
32-1. Echeverry, 29-10. A lot of matches.
We really only had one big blowout, was Tabora, right?
Right.
And Brady won like 4-1 or something.
Yep. The two St. Augustines.
Fighting Hermits. Duke is getting interviewed and he said, just let me go home on a cheesesteak.
And again, I'm sure they're going to go Sons of Italy and have something maybe.
Sons of Italy. And or to Town Deli.
Paul Marina's Deli.
Yeah. Broccoli Rob.
You can see Marina getting interviewed, or Duca getting interviewed, I should say.
Yep.
Remember last year we interviewed both Kinner brothers after they won titles.
This year?
Last year.
I know. This year I want to interview Brady. It's tough.
Look at Echeverria.
You know what? Kinner's right at home here, though. Look at it. And
2-0.
Yo, he's tough on top. Look at that tight waist. If you have a tight waist like that, you are tough to get. You're a tough rider. Watch his tight waist. Puts it right on his back. Right around his back.
Kinner's only loss, he got pinned by Peter Nace of 100 and Central. I'm not sure of what was going on during that match for him to get pinned.
Nace is tough. How tough he's on top, man. He is relentless on top, and Kinner, this is going to be a great match. It's going to be regional. I'm glad I stayed. I was going to go home.
You're going to... I'm sure there've been like a line of people right behind you.
I know.
Or ready to take your spot here. But glad to have you. It's my last match, so why not go out with you?
Yeah.
It's not going to be Vogue, it might as well be you.
Why? Come back next year?
I'm done.
Why?
Just had it.
Yeah, I'll bring you back. You can make a nice lucrative contract.
Well, that might bring me back, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm going to get it done. Watch. Now I'm in Deptford. I got exclusive rights to the mall and the skating rink.
Nace beat, speaking of Nace beat Echeverria 3-1.
Oh my God, Pete Brand Hailstorm.
Right at the end, too, 2-0.
I'm going to get you all kinds of mall contracts.
Nothing now.
Nobody let him up?
Yeah, Skinner's going to have to kick it in the gear here.
Have to take him down.
Just beat him 7-1 a week ago.
What's going on? Blood plug.
Yep.
Did Brand stalling on Echeverria? Did he hit that before, Matt? I don't know if that counted. Right now we're going, who would you say, OW, Duca?
Yes, but if it stays like this, it's going to change in the next 5-6 minutes.
True.
But a lot of time to wrestle here. It's only 3-0.
Yeah. When are people going to get their local wrestling if you go? I'm going to have an
I'm not quitting work. I'm just stopping the announcing.
I'm going to have an online petition.
Well, first of all, we need to get some sponsors. So if you are a business person out there,
yep.
By the way, thank you to Atlantic City Electric again. Came through last minute to help us bring you districts and regions. But if you're a businessman and you want to support high school wrestling, look, we can give you a lot more matches. We just need your help. So give me a call at GCIT. Just ask for me. What's happening here, Ralph? What's happening here? Do we have a 5-0 match?
Yeah, he's tough on top.
Oh.
Johnny.
There's the escape. Now it's 5-1. Kinner definitely needs a takedown before the period ends.
Look at that. Oh, look at that.
And he's going to get the takedown. 5-3.
I'm going to tell you.
You're going to let him go. I was going to ask you what you're going to do here.
Echeverria didn't try and hold him down, and that's his strength. I would have taken a stalling one before I let him go because he could tie you up, and I just think he gave it to him too quickly.
6-3. Kinner's thinking he gets another takedown. He has bottom on the start the third period.
That stalling call is going to loom large. And
Kinner taking a look at the clock. Under 50 seconds.
It's been some non-stop action, hasn't it? Oh.
How about that
Yeah,
leg?
that was nice. I'm telling you, should have rode him out. He went away from
No
his game.
takedown yet, though.
His game plan. And they are good. Look at that.
Did he get the two on the line? How about that? 6-5, so he was down 5-0. Blood time. That nose keeps bleeding for Kinner. Gives Echeverria some time to catch his breath.
You know what? None of these kids from heavyweight on down look out of shape. They just go, go, go.
Somebody asked me if I thought there'd be a lot of pins today. I said one. I just figured by luck we might get one, but we've only seen set of back points once, right? Brady? Tim Bora get any? He won 10
Tim Bora got a couple sets of backs. Echeverria's got to get out of here. And he does? No, his hips.
10 seconds.
Killers get them hips. Did they teach him? Oh, caution. Red top, Pete Brandt. Another one. Caution. How about this? One more caution point. Mr. Kinner will not be happy.
Big 10 seconds for Kinner just to hold on.
Look out. He is nasty. This is,
And he has choice here in the third. He's going to start bottom. Midway through the second, he was down 5-0.
I wouldn't let him up so easy. I mean, I know the stall was a bogus, like he's looming over his head. This is where he's tough, and he can get a cheap tilt. Look at this. Look, who's he going to get? Boom, green.
Caution top.
I like the way he walked in the middle of that little. Cautions this. Look at that tight race. Kinner's just, look, you can't teach that, that's nuts. Pete Branson's a rough sport. He's gonna let you slam people. And Kinner's good, man.
We're tied now at 6. I think we're going to see a takedown, by the way. It's not going to go 6-6 the rest of the way.
No way. Kinner's going to take it. Kinner might start pulling away now. He's just a machine. Probably has to wrestle like his house to get dinner. They got one coming up. 3 Kinners, 6 Dukas, 5 Maxwells, 2 Meninos. One Kolminski.
Grace is a junior. His brother Quinn, the up heavier. Oh! Echeverria, can he got it? 1 minute left. There's a takedown.
That's blood. What happened? Oh my God!
A lot of blood. A lot of blood.
He's going to be. Yeah.
Oh boy! A lot of blood.
If he can't get up, he's concussed. Did they hit heads? I missed it.
Yeah, I don't know the way he came in for that take, and they had to hit.
He's got it. I'm going to tell you right now, a trainer's going to come out and see. This is what you don't mess around with.
Right.
There's a lot of blood.
And there's always next week. I know you want to win a title. Look at that.
Holy moly.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back after this timeout. And we're back at Egg Harbor Township High School. Apparently they just bumped heads, Ralph.
Yeah, they're not
a lot
looking,
of blood.
Yeah, neither one looks. They're going. The trainer's check. Nah, they're checking for concussions. Either one.
They're just cleaning up the blood on the mat. On the wrestlers.
Look, they're going to go for trainer, and they're asking. And you know who is not sympathetic and wants wrestling to continue?
Father.
Mr. Kinner's head. He is not. He did not get up. He was not concerned. He wants his kid to get on the mat, get chill, and take him down.
8-6 now. He trails.
And that's why their Kinners are this tough. His dad didn't bat an eye. Amos went out and hugged both of them. Big Daddy Kinner was like, you better just get your chew. Look, this trainer is looking, and there's concussions, there's headbutts, there's blood, regionates back. Too many hugs, though. Too many hugs. I know it's not going to hug. Firestone and Reed White.
Yeah, Clearview St. Augustine. I think that's a rivalry now.
Yep. There's going to be some arrows shot. Thomas said he might do a cartwheel. Right now, the team in the tournament, though, is St. Augustine Hermits. Look at this. Big Daddy Kinner said, I don't care if your head hurts, you better get out and get two.
Okay, here we go. 103, still a lot of time. Kinner found himself trailing 5-0 at one point. Came back to tie it. Now he finds himself down 8-6.
You remember when he let him up? I told you it was too quick. I told you it was too quick before. Look, Kinner's out.
Now it's 8-7.
I love it. I love it, Kinner. That's Javarian, the confidence. Out. Can't turn it off. That stalling warning's going to loom. Kinner can't see. Don't know where he's at.
The wrap is right around his eyes there for a second.
You're going to get a takedown. Delsey. That's Javarian's confidence. He can't get him stolen. Pete Brandt says, I'm going to hit him with stolen gun overtime. And have more blood. Oh, he's in deep. That's Javarian. Full time. Oh, Kinner. Nope. Look at this. That's not two. Oh, my God.
17 seconds. 15 seconds.
He's got his legs tied. Javarian's got to come out the back here.
It's total.
Delsey.
Stalemate. 6.8 seconds left.
Oh, these guys. You don't even know where he's at. Delsey slapping his face. He's helping him out. I love it. Regionates back.
Now, does that count as the first injury time or the second with the blood? So does he have choice?
I don't think Dead Kinner. What a tough kid. What a great match.
Echeverria 6.8 seconds away from
I don't think
being the front runner.
I don't think Kinner's going to be able to get up.
He didn't look like he could get up there. I think he's done.
Nah, this is a situation where
in this match.
This is a situation I'm going to allow some hugs.
Yeah, he's not going to continue.
Should be a lot of hugs right now. A lot of hugs. You're not a lot. This deserves a lot of hugs. Coaches should be hugging. I think the refs should hug each other. Delsey should be a lot of hugging. Standing ovations. This is where carrying off that. No more hugging after that, though.
At this time, we're going to announce the winner. The results at 113 pounds.
Echeverria now the front runner for an outstanding wrestler, by the way.
I don't know. They vote for him for outstanding wrestler. It's kind of like rubbing it in.
We got a 113. The award winners. Coleman from Egg Harbor, third. Siegfried from Highland, second. Menino, Gateway, first.
We got St. August at 145 too, don't we?
Getting ready for 126, Trace Kinner. That was Trace Kinner. Quinn Kinner.
No more hugging as of now.
And Travis Layton. And 1 and 2 seeds.
This kid's tough from what's down, and Kinner's just as tough. caution.
Matter of fact, they wrestled back December 30th, Kinner winning 3-2, one of the 2 losses for Layton. Kinner's only loss, by the way, was to Firestone.
Yeah. Kinner just hit 6 quick jabs. This was boxing, he scored big. I mean, some quick jabs. Man. Imagine if Layton upsets him, how crazy the Woodstown coaching staff would be. They went nuts in the corner.
They both losses were to Kinner. Kinner pinned him in the districts last week.
Kinner is tough. You know what? I guarantee he went up to wrestle Firestone, see how I can mix it up at 32. Figure Firestone's the #1 ranked kid. Let me see what I can do up there. Probably a little bit too big for him and everything, so he's going to go 26. Well, at the end of the rainbow stands Soriano, but he's a sophomore. He can place top 3.
Kinner up 2-0. I wonder why didn't Woodstown used to be in District 29 at one point?
I don't remember. District 29 just fluctuates. Now they got Pensgrove. I don't understand how Pensgrove's in District 29.
Right. I was going to ask, that was my question.
It just changes.
Layton trying to come out. Layton a junior. Kinner just a sophomore.
Man, he's tough. Actually, it was last year he had that kid in the cradle, Angelo, who won in the finals. Had him in the cradle and just couldn't take him over. St. Augustine fans getting ready for the St. Aug's Clearview battles.
Yeah, 2 more to go.
There's going to be some arrows.
45 and 32.
Finish up at 60 with Janzer, and Janzer's legit.
We get a reversal here, tied at 2. Kinner's coming back. Looks like he's going to get at least one.
There's a non-stop movement in this region. I don't even know how you drill that. Like, I'm just going to get out, and you got my leg, and I'm going to reach up. It's just non-stop movement. Listen.
So Kinner will lead 3-2. We go into the second.
Now, Kinner was 106 last year and was one of the best ones. And then he jumped all the way up to 26. I wonder if 13 was too much. He didn't want to run at 20, whether he could beat his brother or not. I wonder if that made a factor. But in the summertime, he was at 13 and did some damage to Super 32s. I guess that was a lot of weight. Right. If he was at 13, he'd be bigger than Duca. Zach Karen's not happy with that.
Woodstown got their first Region 8 title earlier.
Yep, they went nuts. Yep. And he knew all along. He was very calm and collected. Adam Hyland, Zach Karen, nuts in the corner. It's great. Like all this funk and all this stuff, it's just all new in wrestling. You know, Penn State, and those guys got from Illinois, they made it, you know, they made it famous. When I was wrestling, they had your leg like that, I just turned and gave up.
Hey, I know there's 3 more years after this year to go, but does Cal Sanderson have to worry a little bit about his record with one of his wrestlers now?
That kid Knopf.
Oh my God! Had a chance to watch him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess he does.
A lot can happen, obviously, in the next few years.
Yeah, I mean, everyone said that about the kid from Wisconsin, and then Knopf came and beat him. I don't think Cal Sanderson cares. He's getting paid.
Right. 126 left here in the second.
They're ridiculous, Penn State. This kid from Woodstown.
Well, Leighton hung him in there. Hung in with him once. Got pinned the last time by
Kinner. Look, Kinner. Nope, not giving you points. Look at this. Look at this. Just too much fighting going on. Got his head locked, but he got some rearing did. One, boom. That's a good period for both guys.
At this time, we ask the top four at 120 pounds to move towards the podium. Top four at 120.
I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home and get my Coach of the Year chocolate chip cookie cake that I like that.
You know what? No Atlantic City run for you tonight, huh?
No. I want to get my Coach of the Year chocolate chip cookie cake. Put a candle in it.
Is it your birthday? Or just the Coach of the Year?
My wife recognizes me as the Coach of the Year.
There you go. 4-2. Leighton gives up the point before we start the period. So
they don't want to be on the mat.
feet.
They don't want to be on the mat. I tell you, Woodstown is got a good team. Same conference as Delsey, same group as Paulsburg. I don't know how they're in this big conference, but they're good. They're solid. They've got everyone back.
They bounce back and forth. Sometimes they're one, sometimes they're two.
Yeah. You know what they got to get rid of? Group 5.
Yeah. In wrestling, I'm shocked that they had Group 5.
Group 5, weight cutting dissension, weight dissension ring is terrible. And you know what else is bad? The seeding process.
Oh, you haven't said that yet.
It's horrible. When they split the parochials and publics, they had that big petition. We should have a big petition on the seeding process. No one wants to listen.
Is that a federation thing that they follow?
I think it is. I need to sit down with them. I need to sit down with those guys, Timco and those guys up there.
Leighton needs a takedown. He trails by 2. Kinner on top. On top in a match 4-2.
On the attack all the time.
$30 seconds. I like the fact that Highland's coach has his tie and his shirt match the school colors.
Who's that?
Woodstown.
It's nice. It's a nice touch.
What we got?
What's going on?
I don't know, but we're going to start over again.
Shoot. Desperation shot.
He's laughing. Kinner's laughing, I know that.
No hugging.
You're going to see a hug on this one, I can guarantee you.
Nope, he's going to go back with his brother. His dad's stitching up his brother in the back there doing a drill.
And that's it, 4-2,
no
Kinner wins.
No hugging, no hugging. He's going to go back with his brother and drill. Oh, no hugging.
This time we're going to announce the results at 120 pounds.
Kinner's going to go back with his brother right now.
They get ready for 132 pounds. But
here it is.
But first, the award winners at 120. Don Pataki finishes up a nice career at Washington Township. He's in 3rd. Kinner probably won't see him out there as 2nd from Kingsway. And the winner, Echeverria, who has to be favored right now for Outstanding Wrestler. He is your champion.
Now wrestling.
Okay, 132 pounds now. This is a rematch. These guys have wrestled already this year. White and Firestone, Clearview, St. Augustine. White 30-6, Firestone 24-0.
Firestone looking for his 3rd region title. Should be looking for his 4th, but I won't rehash that anymore. 13-5 when these two guys wrestled in the dual meet on the 22nd of January. Firestone the winner, and I believe they wrestled last year. Was it in the final here? Was it the finals here?
I think.
Reedway's had a good career. He's a solid wrestler. He's a good part, solid part of those good St. Augustine teams.
And as we said about their schedule, they wrestled.
Yeah.
So when you see the 30-6,
he was.
2-0 Firestone. Let's him
Oh,
go.
look at this. Just pushing him. I like it. A lot of rivalries. There won't be any hugging here. There might be some fighting. And we're St. Augustine, Clearview people. It's going to be nice. I can't wait for this.
You're more interested what happens when the match ends.
That's what wrestling's all about. Like this, good competition and then rivalries. And that's what makes Region 8 one of the best. You know what? Reed White lost to this kid every time he wrestled, but he's not backing down. He pushed him. He's letting it out. He's not going to back down. None of these kids are, man. They're good. This region's a tough region again. The other regions got good individuals, but it's like Christmas tournament compared to this region.
Right.
Like I got good individuals, Carenti and all those guys, but it's not like this region.
How's the Manchio kid out of?
He's tough.
Yeah.
I think he's really tough. But Menino's and Duca, he beat Henry in overtime, and
2-1 now, 4-1 for Firestone.
this kid up from up north, that's really good.
Right. Pope John or something.
But it's not like it's not like 106 was last year.
Right.
Nope. Look at Reed White. Nope. 4-1. Who's got a cradle one? Billy Ward says that's true.
You got the 2 though. 4-3.
Got 2 Wards in the corner.
Wake up call.
Big Ward, little Ward.
Tomasetti doesn't like it. They waved it off now. Waved off the takedown.
Billy.
And now Billy Ward doesn't like it.
Billy's going to double load it. Tomasetti and Ward going in the middle.
That would be good, like at the end of everything.
Billy Ward second state, Tomasetti state champ.
Now what are they calling it?
Carmine Davis said I got a bow tie on, I got to call him. They waved it off. This is good. I like it. Dave's running. Billy wants his locked hands called from before.
That doesn't carry over.
I don't understand. They made the call. I don't understand how they wave it off. I don't understand. You know what?
4-2 it is. Somehow it's 4-2.
I don't understand that. Tom Reynolds probably remembers how he made a bad call against Firestone his freshman year and he's waking up. I didn't say that.
By the way, when we go to 138, when Reynolds is the lead official, it will be his last match he will officiate.
Wow.
He heard I was going out, so he couldn't. He goes, there's no reason to stick around. Mondelli's leaving. 4-2. And
I will tell you something.
Firestone.
Reynolds been around a long time, and he makes his calls, and he's consistent. And he don't care what I have to say. Nah, he don't. But he's in it for the kids. All these reps are.
5-2 now, Firestone, looking for another takedown. Currently ranked the #1 wrestler in his weight class. 32. Oh, look at that! Oh! He got back points, 2-2, right? 6-5, White! Oh, look at Firestone. Oh. Right back, just woke him up, 7-6. We're gonna let him go.
This is nice. Look at Reed White said I'm not backing down, but Firestone said, listen. You know what's contagious? Confidence.
Yeah.
He gives him confidence, but you know what? And here's what happened. Firestone went out thinking he had to prove a point with the whole thing. The Hermits are up. The Pioneers are up. Ambrose in the corner, and Firestone.
Look at how.
Oh, the arrows. Oh my God, look at this.
Back points. 5-point move.
Carolina blow. Look at the Carolina blow. Firestone. Mr. Firestone. Mr. Firestone.
26 seconds left in the period. A lot of time.
Buck down.
There's the pin.
Look at this. Look. Arrows. Look at this. Boom. No, hug it. I like it. I would have went right at the St. Augustine fans. He did. He went right to the faithful. I love it. Oh, he's shaking hands.
What a great career Firestone's had so far. One more week left. I'm trying to shake hands with the coaches.
Firestone, what's he has? Look at Mr. Firestone. He's fired up. Maybe.
Got the awards going out now. at 126.
At this time, we'd like to announce the results at
Van Brill.
126 pounds.
See, we have Fisher from West Everett coming back.
Look, there's a lot of
The other
hooks.
night. Fisher third, Leighton second, Kinner first. Here we go. Each St. Augustine and Clearview, each with 2 title winners, and we're 138.
Clearview,
Highland, Clearview.
Van Brill, Josh
Tom Reynolds,
Clark.
they're just announcing Tom Reynolds wrestling his final match. He's telling the wrestlers to get out there. He doesn't need that. No accolades, he's saying.
Josh Clark is the only kid in the tournament that's ranked #1 in the nation in running.
Track.
He's ridiculous.
Outstanding in track.
He just runs. Sometimes
Cross country.
Sometimes Davidson has him run and he just never comes back for a week later.
Meet a Champions winner.
Yeah, I think he's going to Georgetown if I'm not mistaken. And he's just a great kid too. I've known his family. I know his mom and his dad and his little brother. And they're just the most humble, nicest kid. He's just a great kid. And Highland High School and the Clarks and the Highland community should be really, really, really proud of Josh Clark.
Yeah, he's also 4th at the Eastern States.
Yeah, there's not a nicer kid in this tournament, except for Ty Kolminski.
Of course. 2-0 for Van Brill. He's just wrestling on another level right now.
Yeah.
138. I'm sure he wants to meet up with Griffin, who beat him last year when he had that nice
Griffin's
run.
not wrestling. Oh, he's pushed him.
I thought Griffin is wrestling at 38.
He is, but he's not wrestling very well. And you know what?
And he's been injured.
Griffin wasn't even the top seed in the district because of this stupid seeding thing. Next match is going to be crazy.
By the way, one of Clark's losses to Nick Mayer of West Windsor, Plainsboro, 8-4. Sheet says he has 2. I can't find his other loss.
You know what? Like I said, here's a kid who's how many kids play 2 sports, 2 different sports. And like you said, he's #1 in the country,
right.
And he comes out and wrestles. He's just a great kid.
Well, you know, one thing, he's in good shape. He's not going to be tired at the end. 4-1, 6-1 lead, I should say. 2-2.
Like you said, it's just on a different level right now, down at least in South Jersey. Clearview fans and Highland fans are sitting right next to each other. They might just smile at each other afterwards. But then St. Augustine Clearview again in the next.
Clark wrestled Austin Lee in that tournament match, Group 3 playoffs. 2 more back points. It's now 8-1. Some of the Highland fans in attendance.
Yeah.
The Tartans.
That used to be back in the day when Highland was hated, so they could get out early without people throwing bottles at them.
It was the Vineland days and the early Absegami days, wasn't it?
Yep, Vineland and Absegami.
Surprised. Absegami, by the way, still hosts this district, but then the regions come to here.
Regions, I thought it's a lot of kids, a lot of damage to the bathrooms, and
second period action. Van Brill gets 1. He's now up 9-1. Oh, but nope, no takedown.
I like these Cleveland kids got a little nasty in them too. I like them. Every single one of these winners, they got nasty in them.
I think Van Brill had to go up against Worthy of Paulsboro 3 times. He's only a freshman, so Worthy will gain a lot of experience from that. But right now, Van Brill putting on a clinic. He's up 9-1. We did get word, by the way, just saying hi to your dad, that they brought Kinner to the hospital. So we hope everything's okay with him. And you know, obviously as a wrestling fan, you like to see him out there next week, but more than anything, you hope he's okay and he'll be able to continue his career.
Right. What a great match that was. What a great kid.
Right. Another takedown, by the way, 11-1. What makes Van Brill so good? Is there any one thing?
Well, he's bigger and stronger and quicker and knows more moves than the other kids.
There you go.
Other than that,
that's why you're the expert here, huh?
Other than that, he's just as good.
I noticed, by the way, your voice is getting better. The more you talk. Usually you think it'd be It was horrible when I met you, saw you earlier today.
You know what makes good coaches?
Good wrestlers.
Yep.
11-1, 20 seconds left here in the second period.
My speeches always worked better when my kids were better than the other team. Oh, I think there's a fighting stand somewhere. There's a lot of commotion back there.
Van Brol just trying to ride him out here.
Now he's not.
The second.
He's going to turn him. He's trying to turn him. So how many's Clearview got now if he wins this?
This will be 4. They lost. Nucci lost to Brady.
And not 4.
They had 5. No, I'm sorry, 3. And then they have a chance for a 4th with Atkinson.
And how many's all got?
2.
They got 45 left, and what else? 60.
No, they won to Moore.
Moore and Brady.
Right.
And they got Taylor and Clark left, right?
Oh, I thought you said they had 4 in the final. They had 5 in the final?
Brady, Tabor, Clark, and Taylor. Yeah, they got, and Reed. Yeah, they had 5 in the finals.
Okay, so you misled me. Clearview and St. Augustine had 5 in the final then.
Yep.
Yep, Clark.
How many's Delsey had in the finals? Dobzhansky.
Well, they have Janzer, obviously, Dobzhansky, Echeverria.
Rogerio. They have 4.
Yeah. 11-2.
Hey, wait till you see this change. And I don't know if Clark has an awful good way of keeping things close. This Janzer is nasty. He's good. He's for a sophomore. He is tough.
Shame he got injured last year. Love to see what he could do. Look at this. Look at that.
It's actually illegal.
Well,
I mean, but no one calls it because they don't see it.
to 3, Van Brol.
Van Brol wins this.
You talk Region 8, though. I mean, Van Brol and Firestone definitely, out of all the wrestlers in Region 8, have the best shot of winning a state title. I mean, there's still other guys that can be in the run.
Both 106, Van Brol and Firestone have the best shots. Brady at 220 can't be Carenti, I don't think. I don't think Kinner can beat Soriano, obviously. Janzer, I think, already lost to Beer Dunfel pretty good, but we're young.
Yeah, that was like 10-0.
They got a lot of young kids. And Josh Clark refused to go away. And then, but Region 8 is definitely back. St. Augustine fans are drifting, so Clearview wins, and they have a tug of war. Clearview's going to win. They got much more fans here. Look at Van Brol. Josh Clark.
13-3.
Van Brol's like good. You know what this means? Sail on pools.
At this time, we're going to announce the results at 132 pounds.
Josh Clark, you know, he's going to run home. What a great kid.
Have the award ceremony for 132 pounds.
In second place from St. Augustine, Reed White.
Tutko from Kingsway finishing 3rd. Reed White, St. Augustine in 2nd. And in 1st, Zach Firestone from Clearview Regional High School. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. Now back at 145, another battle between St. Augustine and Clearview, Atkinson and Taylor.
This is gonna be a good one. What Atkinson's going to be here? Good Atkinson, he can be nasty, and then upstate he stumbled a little bit, but he is tough. Oh my God! What about when Reed White threw Firestone on his back? This place went nuts. And Atkinson just, look at these, he just gets them legs in. And
nobody yet. 29-5, Taylor. Atkinson 31-2. Both of those losses coming on the same day.
That's actually 2 right there. No, it's not.
Another 1-2 seed battle.
I'm taking it back. I made a mistake. That was not to. Pete Brand said I was a region champ. Not to.
A couple of Dylan Taylor's 5 losses were in the Beast of the East.
Taylor's tough.
Then he lost to Cobus, who's tough from High Point. Yeah, 5-2 match. Taylor Shea of Don Bosco beat him 11-8. That was back on January 4th. Atkinson beat him 3-0 in that dual meet. They wrestled up at 160 in that match, by the way.
Yep.
And that's it. I think, yeah. Atkinson last year wrestled at Kingsway, lost in the final to Mike Van Brill.
Yep. And then 2 years lost to Marina.
Yep.
I tell you, St. Augustine's got going to be tough next year. When they lose their big guys, they lose a lot of guys, but they got a lot of guys back.
Delsey's got a lot back. Paulsborough's got a lot back. St. Augustine.
Paulsborough's going to be...
Is it Collingswood or Haddonfield? I know one of those two have a lot back.
I don't know.
I don't know if they're on that level, but Clearview's got some nice young lower weights. They just got to fill in the spots where, you know, first of all, it's going to be tough to replace, you know, Firestone, Van Brill, Atkinson, Nucci, Eisenhart,
Firestone, Van Brill, Atkinson, Eisenhart, Nucci. But you know what else? You got to replace Austin Lake. You got to replace
Bonner.
You got to replace the what's the other kid's name? 70-pounder. Who's tough.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I mean, those guys were great contributors.
No score yet.
That's at least one. That's something.
They gave him one. Clint Matthew, by the way, that's the guy you're thinking of, had a good career.
Great career. Tough to replace him. Getting tired.
Long day, Ralph. Well, for you, you've been here, what, 3 times this week, so.
Yep.
Did you stay over?
Yep, stayed over. Me and my staff were up late last night looking over film.
I'm sure that's what you were doing.
Me and Coach Gene Booz and Coach Fetty up all night looking at film. Dedicated staff.
1-0 for Atkinson.
Ooh, good shot. You know what? Atkinson don't care. He just puts his head over. Nope. Brand said nope. Carmine Davis says yes. Brand says nope. And Ward is still looking for that locked hands call.
But I think Taylor's gaining a little more confidence as the match is going on.
Yeah, confidence is contagious. Just don't know if Taylor can get out on him. Saying Atkinson's so good on top, you know.
Right.
It's all 1-0. You almost want to take. You might want to take neutral if you can't get down.
Atkinson gets onto that leg.
Yep.
See if he can do anything with it. 23 seconds left in the period.
Yep.
Got the takedown. 3-0. Big 2 points. Big 2 points. You hate to give up points late in the period, especially when Taylor would have been on the bottom.
Carolina Blue.
That's a big hangout. I remember seeing them there last year after a tournament. Carolina Blue, obviously not a place I you'd usually find me, but I was there that night.
Where? That's too expensive for me. I like Sam's Bar and Grill in Blackburn.
Final period, 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's going to have a tough time getting out on him. Atkinson's just always in the right position. I don't even know how you drill that. Like, how does he learn that? Do you drill it? because I don't know how to drill it.
Atkinson doesn't mind this. The clock's just moving.
Yep, and that's stalling.
Well, doesn't matter now. He got it. He got out.
He's got that slippery gator.
3-1. That takedown late in the second period, big for Atkinson here.
Yeah, one more takedown seals it. Oh, doesn't matter. Look at Atkinson. It's 2. It's 2. That's 2.
Yeah, nice counter. 5-1.
Look at Tomasetti. He's just clapping. Fighting Tomasetti's. Big night for the fighting Tomasetti's. Carolina Blue, half-price Van Brill pools.
Just work on top, let the clock ride out. By the way, I wanted to bring up, I had a question for you. You were at districts last week. Rowan College at Gloucester County maybe getting a little too small, the whole district?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
How about Rowan University? How's that, Jim? It's been years since I've been in that one. Is that?
I don't know if they need it that big. I mean, there's schools that can host it, but
not in Gloucester County, not in District 29.
Defford?
You guys are big enough to host it?
I don't know. You think Paulsburg's going to give it up? No.
5-2. Atkinson's going to hold on. The big 3. Plus Eisenhart with the title. 4.
Look at the Clearview guys coming out. I love it. See the way they're like a brotherhood?
Yeah.
They come up. Hermits, they don't care. They're going home.
I noticed that last week in the consolations. All the varsity wrestlers, all the guys in the finals were up there cheering on the guys wrestling for 3rd.
Atkinson. Boom! Atkinson with an arrow.
Right at St. Augustine's coach Billy Ward. He just shook his head.
Do it right at him.
No love lost, obviously, between these guys.
Jumps up. That's gone crazy. What's going on? St. Augustine didn't like it, but they have to take it.
All right. You know what you do? You beat them.
Yep. Atkinson
going up. I guess that's his mom, right?
Atkinson said
that he's hugging, yeah.
Yep. Atkinson said, I don't care.
Chatted with the mom, by the way. She was in the cafeteria when we were doing our work for the match.
I'm taking Firestone's arrows and I'm shooting.
Let's look at the award winners, by the way, at 138. George Worthy, Paulsboro. Nice tournament. 5th seed, finished in 3rd. Clark Highland 2nd. And Van Brill, back-to-back region titles for him. And Clearview will go out with 4 Region 8 titles.
Congratulations on fighting Tomasetti's.
Couple more matches to go. Delsey's trying to pick up 2 here late.
Look at Clearview said we're out of here. We're not even just hanging out. On the Carolina Blue.
By the way, this match here, how many times have these guys wrestled?
I don't know. A million. It's a tough weight class. Ruggiero and Russell.
Ruggiero and from Yuma, Mason Russell.
What's Delsey have? What do they have? Echeverrian so far. They have Ruggiero and Janser left, right?
Yeah. They had Dubzanski, right?
Yeah.
That was a tight one. These guys wrestled in a tournament at the beginning of the year before Christmas. 5-4 Brussels won. And I know they wrestled again after
Ruggiero
that.
beat them in districts, I think.
Yeah. Yep, District 31, 4-2, sudden victory. Ruggiero started at Timber Creek.
Yep.
Wait, that Timber Creek team was a team to talk about 5 years ago. What happened?
Now they couldn't beat Washington Township.
Yeah. Russell trying to bring him back in.
We got updated news. Josh Clark just spotted on 295 in North Jersey. He ran home.
A lot of the crowd leaving with 2 matches to go.
Clearview. Wow.
Clearview, they're done.
North Carolina Blue. So far, I think Clearview took over as team of the tournament. Match of the tournament, Duca Menino celebration.
Well, the Kinner Echeverria match is pretty good too.
Yeah.
We don't know how that would have ended.
He's OW, best dressed, Carmine Davis. And best celebration, tie between Woodstown and Atkinson. That James kid just looks tough.
Russell 30-3, and Girio 32-4.
Pressel won Regis last year, right?
I think so.
They beat Bonner and that Thrill Seeker, remember?
Some of Ruggerio's losses were, we talked about Bressel early on. Van Brill beat him, by the way, 6-2.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was a. And they lost up north to the kid from Paramus.
Lost to a kid from Holy Cross, Denardi.
Yep.
And the Paramus kid, 6-1.
He is tough on top. Tough on top. Your press will get out.
Looking for two
locked hands. Locked hands on. No. He's between his legs. That is not locked hands. That is not locked hands. Not locked hands. No, it's not. Rulebook.
Rulebook with the point.
That is not locked hands. This guy hit me with a call earlier in the area. That's not locked hands. Someone's gonna, that's not locked hands. Don't go away.
Delsey doesn't think so.
If I was sore, I would just sit in the middle of the mat.
They waved it off.
Yep.
They got together, they waved it off.
Yep. And you know what? That changed the whole.
No score now.
I don't know what that guy was thinking. He called my kid a bit. It was just.
Now it's 1-0 Bressel.
Pete Reynolds back out there, one more match. Locked hands. Changed the whole thing in the match.
They took away the locked hands.
Doesn't matter. The kid from Dipuna stopped working. He was out.
He got out anyway.
Stop standing up for these refs. I want my cookie cake.
Ruggerio, the #1 seed. Bressel was the #3 seed.
Marco, who's 2? Marco?
Yep.
And that was a tough weight class. DeMarco didn't even make it out. The kid from Vineland is tough. Oh, best name in South Jersey this year.
Who?
NFN from kid from Pittman. No first name.
Oh.
And he just had one name like Prince.
So who are you giving the outstanding wrestler to if everything goes chalk the rest of the way?
I guess you got this is because it came out of nowhere. No way. If you would have saw the beginning tournament, no way Echeverria is going to win.
He
no
beats
way.
the 2 seed and the 3 seed.
Yep.
This time we have some top 4.
So I guess he's going to get it. But in cases like this, I've been in cases where the best kid don't. Firestone won his 3rd.
Right.
I know Johnny Price, when he won states, should have been OW, but they gave it to Greg because it was his 4th. Could give it to Brady for best hat.
$159.
Chandler Clark match is still.
Are you going to see a takedown, by the way, here?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. If Bressel holds it. See how good kids are just stingy with points?
They went to overtime last week in the district final. And I have a feeling we're going to see overtime.
Yeah, they're both stingy with points. That's not stolen. It's not stolen. He's trying to turn. See that?
Right, so Ruggerio's stolen.
Ruggerio's stolen for not trying to get out. That's not stalling. That guy is just, he don't know the rules. He don't know the rules. Oh, you can't get to your feet and not try to get taken down. Bad call. Get the rule book out. This guy. We need.
I would love for you to be an official.
I wouldn't, but I know the rules. But you know what they need to bring back?
Riding time.
Now, Scott Reynolds for one more match. Calling relief. First of all, this guy called locked hands, and then that's not stolen. If Ruggerio's just trying not to get taken down, that's stolen on him. Now he just dictates the match. Bressel's got to cut him. Bressel's got to cut him. He's got to cut him. He's got to cut him.
Yep, because he can't take a chance of a stall.
Ruggerio is not going to let him cut him, and this guy would have fell for it and called a stall.
So 1-1.
If stalling comes into factor in this match, shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. All right.
30 seconds, tied at 1.
We mean a big, like, Reed put Firestone on his back moment, like, waking up his crowd. Bressel is going to...
He's got to try and bring him back.
Not 9 seconds. No.
Not going to do it here. 7.3 seconds.
Splitsville.
If you're Ruggerio, you try and go after him, see if you can force a stall?
Nah, I don't think so.
One pin tonight, right?
Was there?
Firestone, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And one almost pin. Firestone, right?
Firestone, yeah.
And an almost pin.
Yeah.
What that tells you, shows you about Firestone?
He's great.
He didn't panic.
Yo, look at it. Jansen looks like Cage Animal. I'd give it. If I was Ruggerio, I'd be afraid to not win. But you see this kid on top. Oh, it's not another ride out.
Nothing close to a takedown in this match.
I hope it's not another ride out. I hate ride outs. Just flip a coin.
I think the wrestler should be able to say, look, let's just bypass this. Nobody's going to take anybody down.
Yep. Have a foul shoot contest. Oh, look, he stopped wrestling. Why did he stop wrestling?
I'm looking over at Clearview and St. Augustine at the awards table, having a good time talking.
Yep, it's like a love fest over there.
We're going to have some more wrestling at 152 pounds as we wind down 3, 2, 1.
Who scored first?
Bressel. Bressel scored first. Keep that in the back of your head.
Did he score first?
Yes, he did. And by the way, I was corrected earlier. If you're a businessman or businesswoman and you want to advertise, it's just a business person, give me a call at GCIT.
You just have money.
856-468-1445, extension 2115.
If you have money and you want Mondelli to stay,
Well, that has nothing to do with it.
$10.
You know this very well. Since we took over from Comcast, I have not taken a paycheck.
I know.
Okay, here we go.
Everything you're right. It's just to put it on TV. It costs a lot to put it on.
Well, don't get me wrong. I did take a paycheck from Comcast.
Then
30 seconds. Here we go. 30, 30, and maybe 30.
I don't know if he gets out. I think Delcy just has another celebration. What's down Delcy Kavanaugh's?
Franklin go in, maybe.
That's stolen, right? Oh, he got out.
That was a little easy.
So Preston's going to take down next. Oh, my.
No, we got another 30 seconds to go, don't we?
Nah, the first one. Nah, I think this is the next one. Next one.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you're right. I'm losing track late in the season.
I know. Something better happen soon. Them late night film sessions.
No, they both scored, so it's 2-2.
Yeah.
I'm right.
But then Preston's going to take down. That'll be ultimate ride-out. These late night film sessions are having taking its toll on me.
That's what it is. Lock the legs in, like you say, if you're Ruggiero.
Presto goes down.
Absolutely.
Ruggiero.
This is it for the Region 8 title. Second one of these we've seen.
I don't think that's Delcy Singer. I think Ruggiero just picked it up. Oh, there's says Delcy in the back.
See, if we had riding time, we want to come down to this.
Oh, just down look. Presto is not getting out. No, he's got the legs in.
Tom Reynolds had to make one more play before he retired.
Here's beautiful.
23.4 seconds.
Oh, he's out. I mean, he's not going to get out.
They look for
Them legs. It's over. Delcy. This guy calls potentially and then locked hands.
17 seconds. Winner takes all here.
Yep. Where's Delcy?
Caution. Delcy.
That was caution. Watch the tight waist he puts on. He puts the tight waist on. Watch this. Hey. Delcy, they drill tight waist. And they tough on bottom, Delcy. That's a tight waist. Look at that tight waist. That guy let him get away with it.
He's going to get a stall warning. Yep, there we go.
Not enough to lose. Not enough to win. Oh,
Stalemate.
This guy's just calling.
8.7.
He ain't got enough to get a stall warning. He does not have enough guts to call stalling. No way.
We'll find out. 8.7 seconds
No
left.
way.
Okay.
That's another caution. Yo, watch his tight waist. Watch his tight
But
waist.
see, now he's got to be careful.
Nah.
2 cautions.
Yo, he's just doing a tight waist. And this guy, he's letting it just go. Tom, we need Tom Reynolds in there real quick the last 10 seconds. Tom Reynolds. Watch tight waist.
These guys have battled. These guys have battled.
That's stolen.
Got to work up on the leg.
Nope, stolen. Delcy wins.
It is stalling. Will he call it? No.
Look at this.
Wow. They look for stalling.
Yo, Max.
They don't like it. Here we go. The Buna coach is now arguing the call.
Oh, he's calling him over. Ward's getting involved. Look, Ward's just coming in. Delcy.
Well, Ward's still got some Buna blood in him.
Oh, yeah. This guy from Buna, he's not happy. That guy from... There's just all kinds of Maxwells.
Well, these two guys have wrestled 3 tight matches.
Yeah, this guy's...
They wanted to stall. You were right. They weren't going to call it twice in 8.7 seconds.
Not going to leave him. Yo, that guy has had... I will say something. That guy has had a tough tournament.
Let's go to the award ceremony, by the way, for 145 pounds. By the way, this one was won by Stanley Atkinson of Clearview Regional High School.
That guy's had a tough tournament.
Dylan Taylor from St. Augustine finishing in second. And a name from the past for Paulsboro fans, Tim Suter of Buna finishing in third. All 3 advance next week to Atlantic City.
Second place, St. Augustine, Dylan Taylor. 145 pounds. 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 145
Wow, they're still talking over there.
16 Region 8 champion at 145 pounds from Fairview, Stanley Atkinson. Now wrestling for the 160
Okay, here we go. Final match of the evening, 160 pounds.
Come on. Delsey, look at the white uniforms.
Bill Jandro, sophomore, 36-2.
He is tough.
37-2, I guess. 37-2.
Lost to Beer Dunful and who else?
And then he lost in one of the Group 3 matches.
He lost to Corcoran, right?
I'll get that for you in a second. Meanwhile, when Delsey and St. Augustine wrestled, Ruggiero beat Clark 1-0, by the way, tight one.
Shocking Clark was in a tight match. He does not give up points.
Oh, they did wrestle, by the way, in the Mustang Classic. 2-1, Janzer beat Clark.
Shocking. Clark doesn't get beat by it. He just keeps it close.
Yeah, Cochran from Paramus, 6'3". Who's a, I think, top 3 or 4 at 160. Well, so is Janzer.
Beer Duffel beat him like 7-0 and beat Corcoran like 3-0.
I think Beard Dumpel beat Janzer 10-0, to be honest with you. But I'll find that out.
7-0.
Was it 7?
I don't know.
Yes, it was. You're right.
Look at that.
You're right. Yeah, I had to be wrong.
Just
my last
stab
match.
in the dark. Time is it?
By the way, 7:39, which means this match is going about 2:20, 2.5.
It was a great region finals, but best one in a long time.
I do like the rivalries. I do like the little byplay between St. Augustine and Clearview. That was nice. I'm sure the NJSIAA would rather see a little better sportsmanship, but
yeah, it's because they want us. I don't know what they want us. Let's put it. Now they'll solve it. Group 6. Let's put a group 6 in, and 2 more weight classes. And by the way, the seating system, ridiculous.
yeah, I had to get that in one more time. Scoreless, by the way. We've had about 6 or 7 of the scoreless first periods in this tournament.
The fouls must be in by the conclusion of this match.
There's the escape for Clark.
And Clark just doesn't give up points. I think the Hermits need this one to go out and get rowdy again. Tuition will go back up.
1-0, close match. A lot of tight matches, a lot of low scoring matches.
Yep. Still celebration of the day. I'm going to go back to Brady and his hat and point.
Yeah, he's actually sitting over on the
like
to our side over there with the hat on right now.
And guess what?
Singing for a second.
God, yeah. You know what he does? You know what Brady's not doing? Hugging.
No. I knew Brady was a competitor. Remember last year, was it the Paulsboro dual meet when Paulsboro had it clinched and they forfeited to him and he wanted to wrestle? Do you remember that?
Yep. And we asked Paulsboro, it was about seeding. He was like, nah, they need it. I'm like, nope, it's about seeding. Brady's tough. He's tough.
So just remember, Clark has the first points. Of course, his brother was a dominant wrestler.
Yeah.
Up until the state finals, he did win, but there was a little controversy there too. He's now where, North Carolina?
North Carolina, yep.
Nothing close to a takedown so far in this match, and we're almost through 2. It's 1-0. Clark with the escape. with the only points.
How about most confident he was going to
Oh,
win?
look at that.
Most
Nothing,
confident he was going to win no matter what? Watt, remember? He knew he wasn't going to lose.
Yep.
Look.
Nothing. Yeah, Watt had a lot of confidence. You saw him when he was out there.
Look, Woodstown's not leaving. They got their first region champ. They're staying overnight.
Top 4 at 152.
The Delsey Brain Trust.
Yeah.
Since I didn't say it, and I say it every year, Sawyer Lopez, one of the great matches I had a chance to witness. State final, wasn't Sawyer on one leg, I believe.
No, Sawyer had a broken hand. No, Sawyer had a bad leg and Lopez had a broken hand.
Yeah, that's what it was. 1-1 here, by the way. Relentless, I think it says on the arm of Janzer. And he's relentless there. He's trying to get this takedown.
I was top one.
Right at the end
I
of
didn't
the
look
period.
like that. I just got a little devil on my upper thigh, so my mom and dad couldn't see. Clark just doesn't give up points, except for right now. Look at him.
Not yet.
Look, he's looking for touch. That
There's
is
two. There's two, under a minute.
Look at Delsey.
Delsey going for their third champ.
Third. Kavanaugh's. Look at him, he's tough on top. And he's nasty. He's you know he is relentless. Look at this. He's going to be tough. He's going to be a bear. He's a sophomore.
He's a kid I heard about in 7th grade.
Yeah, he was ridiculous in the midgets. And he never lost. He just didn't lose. Then he got hurt last year. And he got big.
Remember two other outstanding wrestlers who got hurt their freshman year, couldn't finish the season. Ronnie Gentile went on to a state championship. Scott Winston went on to win 3 state championships.
Look at Chance.
There he is.
I like it. Muscles. Relentless.
3-1, Janzer.
Go to Kavanaugh's. Look at Delsey just hugging. St. Augustine's, I'm out of here.
Okay, let's go over the award ceremony at 152 before we take a break. Third place went to Violent. Yilmaz. Russell in second, Ruggiero finishing in first. And the award ceremony for 160 pounds, we have Cameron Shields of West Deptford finishing in third. He had a nice season, only lost one match so far. Clark in second, and from Delsey Regional High School, Janzer is our champ. We'll be taking a break right now, come back and wrap it up. And welcome back to Egg Harbor Township High School. John Mondelli and Ralph Ross Jr. And Ralph, we have a gutsy kid out here. Last week he had a tough one against Menino, but he came back. And I guess I should ask you, when you wrestle somebody so many times like you've wrestled Menino, does it get easier, tougher?
Honestly, we both, learn what each other's do. So, it kind of actually makes it harder because now we kind of know what we do. So it makes the matches longer, I think.
One of the few seniors on this Paulsboro team. How tough was it this year, you guys being so young? Even though you guys were successful, you won the Group 1 title, but was it tough? Because I guess you were putting that veteran leader, as one of those veteran leaders.
Right, yeah, it was tough. All the freshmen pulled together. We really pulled together as a team, and, I led them real well. It showed. I pushed them hard in the room. I pushed them hard even in the classroom.
Now, most of the year you wrestled 113, sometimes probably even higher.
Right,
your cousin was going 106. Did you know the whole time you were going to go down to 106?
Yeah, I knew from the beginning I was going to go down to 106. I got my weight down for the first weigh-in. I got down for another weigh-in. I had my plan set.
Ralph, any questions?
Yeah, did you feel any extra pressure? This wasn't a typical Paulsboro tournament. They didn't have it. You were the only one in the finals. They only had 3 guys go. Do you feel like you had to put the weight of Paulsboro on? I mean, you came out, you wrestled a great match. What a great match it was. But did you feel any extra pressure, like, hey, we're not going to go down without a fight type thing?
Yeah, I felt a lot of pressure. I mean, with my brother, not being with me in the finals, I tried not to get down about it. But, yeah, I had a lot of pressure riding on me. I wanted to make sure go out with a bang.
Right. Yeah, you wrestled great. And this region right here between the 3, Henry, Duca, and Menino, all 3 can be back again in the mix of things in states. It's a really tough region. And what a great, entertaining match. It was a really great match.
Your thoughts, by the way, as you look upstate, because we talked about how tough 106 is here. You look at the state rankings, there's a lot of tough 106-pounders.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to wrestle as hard as I can and push through it,
Congratulations, Nick. Appreciate it. Great match.
Thank you so much.
No problem. We talked about Echeverry. What a great tournament for him, knocking off the top 2 seeds. He was the outstanding wrestler. Firestone wins his 3rd. Clearview wins 4. Delsey had a nice tournament. St. Augustine as well.
I think it was a great tournament. Got a lot of good wrestling, a lot of good rivalries. I like the Clearview St. Augustine rivalry. I like the fact that everything was going, but there was we're going to say goodbye to a lot of great wrestlers. Firestone, Van Brill, Atkinson, all those guys are going to be missed. And Clearview had a great tournament. St. Augustine. I just think Region 8's back. Every single one of these kids can place high in states. Obviously, Firestone and Van Brill are the ones we're counting on. And I just think a great tournament. And I just think Region 8 is back.
I do want to mention Nucci and Eisenhart because they were also in the finals. And Eisenhart, he just had one of those seasons where he just kind of, he's only lost 2 matches the whole year.
Yeah, he wrestled great, and Clearview has a big following. And like I said, I like that rivalry stuff where they do all that stuff. That's what's going to be wrestling back. Too much hugging for me going on. I know. But I love this back and forth, and it was a good tournament. I had fun. Okay,
I had fun. By the way, 17 years I had a chance to work with Voj. Last 3 with you, pal. You're going to have somebody else sitting next to you next year if you're going to do this.
Yeah,
and I hope you don't.
I hope I don't either.
That means you're having a successful year. For Ralph Ross, everybody else, thanks to Egg Harbor Township High School. John Mondelli. We'll see you next time.